Hello everyone, my name is Siddharth and welcome to Miles and Memories. If you have been following my vlogs, you already know that we went on a crazy 11 days trip to Scandinavia, wherein we covered Sweden, Norway and Denmark. So this video is not going to be a regular vlog. In this video, I'm going to cover the total budget of our trip. So this budget will include the flights, the hotels, the local transport, food, and the activities or the excursions that we did in these countries. If you are planning a similar trip or just curious to know how much it actually takes to travel to Scandinavia from India, this video is for you. So don't skip the video, watch it till the end to know the final cost. Let's break it down. Let's start with the flight because that is usually the biggest part. So in our whole trip, we took total 4 flights. So from Mumbai to Stockholm and then Copenhagen back to Mumbai, it was the Indigo. And all the local flights that we booked were from the Scandinavian airlines. And the Mumbai to Stockholm and Copenhagen to Mumbai, we booked 2 months in advance. So from Mumbai to Stockholm, it was about 25,879 Indian rupees, that is about 295 US dollars. And then from Stockholm to Tromsø, it was 10,500 Indian rupees. Then Tromsø to Oslo, it was 12,540 rupees. And finally, the Copenhagen to Mumbai, it was 19,000 Indian rupees. So in total, it comes to around 67,919 rupees or 775 US dollars per person just for the flights if you book 2 months in advance. So the next one in the list is the stays, hotels and the ferry. So we preferred the hotels with good locations near to the city center over the hotel facilities or the space of the rooms. Some hotels were very cramped up, some were decent. So basically our goal was to find the affordable hotels without losing on out of city or very far hotels. In Stockholm, we stayed at Ibis Styles in Odenplan. The room was very small, but it was near to the city center and it was including the breakfast just for 22,780 Indian rupees for 3 nights. That is about 7,593 rupees per night for 2. So after Stockholm, we went to Tromsø in Norway, and in Tromsø we booked Intercity Hotel. The hotel room had the mini kitchen in it, and it was a very spacious room. And this room cost us 31,288 rupees for 2 nights. The hotel in Oslo was City Box Oslo. Again, the room was very compact, but it was near to the Oslo train station. And this room cost us about 15,400 Indian rupees for 2 nights. That is about 7,700 for 1 night for 2. After Oslo, we took the DFDS cruise, the DFDS ferry to travel to Copenhagen. And this cruise ship was including of everything. So it had the rooms, it had the restaurant, and the fare that we paid, that was about 9,500 rupees. So it was including the room for 2 and the breakfast. And in the Copenhagen, we booked A&O hostel. We booked a room in A&O hostel. The room was pretty comfortable and the spacious, although we did not expect it. And it cost us about 15,324 Indian rupees for 2 nights. So for all these stays in 3 different countries and including the ferry, we spent about 15,896 Indian rupees per person for 11 days in 3 different countries. So the next section is city passes and the local transport. So to travel locally and explore the attractions, we bought the city passes. They were super useful. So in Stockholm, we bought the SL card. It was the 3 days pass, and it covered the local transport such as the trains, trams, and even the buses. And it cost us about 2,900 Indian rupees per person. The Oslo pass for 2 days is about 6,000 Indian rupees. It is not only for the local transport, but it also covers the entry to the attractions such as the local museums and the local boat rides. Then finally, the Copenhagen card for 2 days was about 9,000 Indian rupees. But this card is enough to explore the Copenhagen completely for 2 days. So, along with the local transport, it gives entry to all the major attractions and the excursions, such as Tivoli Gardens, the home of Carlsberg, the local boat rides, and Copenhagen Zoo. And there are many more attractions that can be covered using this pass. So overall, all the passes were about 17,900 Indian rupees per person, but they were totally worth it. The next section is food. So we kept our food very simple. We saved a lot by avoiding the fancy restaurants. So in DFDS ferry and in the Stockholm, our breakfast was included in our hotel fare. Our lunch or brunch was usually the wraps, pizzas, or the burgers, sandwiches from 7-Eleven or local grocery stores, which was about 10 US dollars or 1,000 Indian rupees. And for the dinner, we were choosing the pizzerias or the cafes nearby city center, and it was about 25 US dollars or 2,500 Indian rupees every day. So overall, over 11 days, we spent about 35,000 per person on food. Now comes the fun part: the activities, excursions, and the tickets. So in Stockholm, we visited Skansen Open Air Museum, the entry for which was about 1700 Indian rupees, and the Royal Palace. And the entry for Royal Palace was 1200 Indian rupees. And in Tromsø, we had booked two excursions. One of it was the Northern Lights tour. So this Northern Lights tour was inclusive of the transport to the light spotting location and the dinner for that night. This excursion cost us about 10,000 Indian rupees per person. And the second one was the Arctic Fjord cruise, which was about 7,000 Indian rupees. And these two tours we had booked through the Viator app in advance. So all the excursions, including the Stockholm and the Tromsø, they were about 20,000 Indian rupees per person. Okay, so let's put everything together now. So in this video, I've covered flights, hotels, ferries, the local transport, the food, and the activities that we did in this 11 days trip to Scandinavia. So the total of this trip across Stockholm, Tromsø, Oslo, the ferry and the Copenhagen was about 1,77,715 Indian rupees per person. Of course, I have not included the visa charges, the shopping we had to do, and the souvenirs we bought there. But the core expense was under 1,80,000 per person, including the Northern Lights tour, the Arctic Fjord cruise, all the local passes that we bought, the hotels, the flights, everything. Scandinavia is one of those locations which is definitely expensive, but if you plan it right, it is 100% doable without going broke. So I hope this video helps you plan your trip better. If you have any questions, just drop your questions in the comments and I'll be able to help you out. More travel vlogs and videos are already on the way. Like this video right now and subscribe to the channel. The milestone from this video is to reach 150 subscribers on Miles and Memories. So stay tuned and see you in the next one.